growing upwards. But the whole process involves kind of also understanding the skeletal structure of dragon fruit. This is the skeleton of an actual branch that I let some red wiggler worms digest. So you can now see the shape of it and the direction in which branches grow has about a 30-degree angle, it looks like. So when you place a bud, you take a bud real quick if you could hold this. And thanks for letting me come down, Tony. I appreciate it. I take my scions in that same kind of angle when I pick one. I won't be as careful, but I do have to do the same thing and be careful not to cut myself on the other end. That blade coming through with this particular tool has the potential to cut me, and it has. The graft you see on this plant material, that's all I started with, and now it's growing on here. These things are directional, so I'll often mark or keep in mind what direction I took it off of, because if I'm not careful, I could forget and graft it upside down, but it'll still grow as long as the vascular structure grows. He's holding, everywhere where you don't see growth is the potential for growth. So if I were to graft a piece, I would want to place it anywhere where these vascular structures are already at, which is at the areoles where the thorns come out. So I can graft it anywhere, but preferably the top. Some people quite commonly remove all the other areoles, so no energy you get no offshoots. So take the energy and rob it from where you want the growth to be. And I have a random white variety. These are pretty sturdy to graft onto. I often try to match up the thickness of my rootstock with the thickness of my scion, if I can. But I don't have to do that to be successful. You can also, let me finish the graft. I'll take a piece off of this other plant. I can pick any place like the top here. Now that's removed. I obviously put it down and forgot which direction it goes in, but it fits like a cookie cutter. I'll have some surgical tape handy to support it or secure it. I'll cut them in half, and I won't cover the aerial bud in this example. I'll leave it uncovered. And awesome assistant. And I will fold the center to give me room to go around that. Oh, I just ruined that one. Fold the center just to make it easier to place the tape on. I just realized I have just enough coffee in me to confuse me as to whether it's nerves causing me to shake or coffee. It's just a coffee day. Stop drinking it. I can take another piece and wrap it all the way around. Surgical tape is quite breathable. Different than parafoam? It's different than parafoam. I didn't make up using surgical tape. I saw somebody using what looked like surgical tape, and it turned out it was. And if my plant was growing outside in the sun, I wouldn't want the sun trying to get things to photosynthesize, so I would cover this first off with a little plastic bag. Here's a regular sandwich bag. I'll use it to cover it. I'll tie it with a piece of gardening string, and that's to create like a mini little greenhouse effect. One in which I'll go ahead and try this. That's all it takes. And then I'll repurpose envelopes from the mail, just big enough to cover it from the sun. So I have some sun protection in the garden. Unless it was really windy, that would be fine. You can take these off in about 7 days. You can leave it on longer if you want. The plastic bag I might leave on longer. I'll keep an eye on things and make sure that there's no fungal growth. And if there is, I'll take some hydrogen peroxide and spray it to stop anything from progressing. And I make sure, if you don't mind, before making UPEs, I'll have some alcohol handy and spray down my tool and use paper that doesn't leave filament. So after I've sprayed my tool, I keep an eye on it to make sure that I don't leave any paper filament that gets pushed into the plant and could turn into a potential bacterial growth but they're quite hardy. I was able to rescue plant material that was definitely dying on the plant. And what else can I tell you about these? On the photocopy I made, I wrote down the date for when I grafted this. It was on August 22nd. And the date of the photo on the graft in this photo, it's 72 days later. I didn't know if I was going to make it, but when you don't see a graft start to rot or dry, you know it's alive. And I found that the root system, the cambium layer, it will find a way to grow if you've blocked off every other possible growth section, and it will build vascular structure that will start to feed the plant material. So I found the slower it grows, and maybe I did a poor job of matching up that line of growth that you see in the pattern of this little skeletal structure. It can grow as fast as 15 days, but with any cactus, it depends on if it's summertime or winter. I've grafted in the winter, and they still can take. So that's about it. Maybe that you have a couple plants, and you don't want to necessarily get rid of them. Now today you can graft, you can put other plant varieties on them that you really like, and even more than one. Who knows if they'll synchronize the flowering. Some cactus growers show that they won't synchronize. The scion will grow independent of the rootstock. And if you ever want to get familiar with the structure of your plant, in the evenings, if you have a flashlight, you can take and run it across the plant and see the glow of where things are already growing. Sometimes I'll look for spots where there's just enough of a thickness showing that there's tissue already growing there, so it's an actively growing spot. Like in these, if I were to put the flashlight up to it and you were close, you could see that, there's the thickening of the vascular growth. And that's about it.